Say something. There we go.
It's those shitty ass speakers you bought.
No. What happened was I had set it defaulted to Bluetooth for my system. So when I was looking around to try and change it, I turned off the Bluetooth speaker. How the hell did you get your background like that?
I went into, I don't know if you have it, but it says stop video. And you right click or whatever, and it says video settings.
Like, where is it called?
All right, where, do you have an option?
Oh, I understand. Yes. I see virtual backgrounds. Got it.
There you go.
Wow, I'm surprised it works so well and you don't even have a blue screen.
All right, I'm going to start recording, if that's okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Got like this fucking, what's it called? What's that, It's a bat. It's like they use this type of bat in England in a game, and I can't remember what the name of it is. But Mark Hamill has like this bat, and I assume that's like his weapon, his lightsaber. But Patrick Stewart doesn't have anything. It's a dumb commercial. They need to fucking change that shit. That's what I gotta say about that.
Really?
Finally, Avatar 2. Avatar 2 is the first movie to start filming again after the pandemic.
I thought they finished filming.
Nope. They're doing Avatar 2 and 3 back, so they have to shoot scenes together.
Well, yeah, they've been filming that since last year, I think.
I have a prediction. I'm just predicting this day, September 25th, 2020, that movie, the visuals in that movie are gonna blow everyone away.
That's the day it's supposed to be released. 2020.
No, today is September 25th, 2020. You idiot.
No, but you said December 25th, 2020. It's not coming out this year.
No. I said September. It is September 25th.
Listen, I'm asking you a question.
I don't know when it's coming out.
Okay, because it's supposed to be coming out. It's supposed to come out next year, which I don't think it might. Because I don't know if you heard that Disney delayed a lot of their movies again.
Yeah.
To
Disney
next year.
Yeah.
That's the same.
But we don't know why. James Cameron, he's gonna make sure those fuckers get finished.
The thing is, I know why. It's because New York and California are not having movie theaters open, so that hurts them a lot. And they were saying that movie Tenet that came out a few weeks ago is not doing that great, even though it's not out there. But it's a great movie, I've been told. But it's just that people are just still hesitant to go into the movie theaters. So, as that's been saying, is like, I figure if and not too many movies are being released, and the ones that are getting released are not like movies that people are waiting to see. It's just like, whatever.
Fillers.
Yeah,
it's filler movies.
The movies that would have been like in the top 10 probably, or top 15, but not the top 5 movies if there were other movies coming out already.
You know what we should do for the next podcast? Both of us should do some research and find out all the movies that should have been out this time. And I still think it's a good idea. I think that they should use this time to, like I said last time, to really flesh out the ideas and the movies they want to create. Because if they put out some shit now, they had plenty of time to fix it. Plenty of fucking time to fix.
Well, yeah, but I think there's not too much to fix. They give them enough time, so it's like you're not gonna.
There's no pressure. There's no studio pressure anymore.
I know,
they don't have the studio pressure. They can sit back and go, let's work this out. We can't do anything anyways.
I know, but what is that actually they're gonna try to throw in there? Like for any movies, it's like I think I honestly listen. I think they give them enough time frame to like look at with even if there was no issues. Like say for instance, the Thor movie. The new one that's supposed to be coming out, the latest one,
Love and Thunder.
Yeah, so that would have been coming out, I think, next year. All right, that would have been if there was no pandemic or anything, that would have been coming out next year. I think they would have been filming the movie. I think they started filming the movie recently, so that takes like 4 to 6 months, probably depending to film, maybe 4 months, let's just say, and then maybe 2 months to do any editing. The movie was supposed to come out in Thanksgiving of next year, so if by the end of this year. Of them filming the movie and everything, I think they still have enough time to do any adjustments. Like, remember how they was doing like little more adjustments with Endgame and everything, when it was coming out, like the directors and stuff.
Yeah, but like the very end.
Yeah, but I don't know. I have to watch the watch the movie again and put the directors, comments on to see what they changed, if they did anything in the last minute, if it made any difference of the movie. I figured they give them enough time to make sure it's exactly the way they want it to be, especially with what's the name, the guy that runs Disney and stuff, and Marvel.
It's funny. I was talking to a friend of mine at work, and he was talking about he watched Infinity War. He's like, "Man, I hate that movie. It was the stupidest ending. I hate that movie." I'm like, "You do realize that it's only part 1 of a 2-part movie, right?" And he's like, "What?"
Really?
Yeah, that wasn't really the ending. That wasn't the ending. It was the stuff first. Well, why isn't it called Infinity Part 2?
It was supposed to be, but they just they didn't do it.
But yeah, what you have to understand about this guy, and I'm so sorry, Jay. I'm so sorry, Jay. If you watch this podcast, because I told him today we were doing this. If he watches this, I'm so sorry, Jay. You like the stupidest movies. He's all about flair. Like he loves the Transformers movies. He thinks they're epic.
They're good. I
like the
love.
best movies. No, they're not. They're terrible movies.
Listen.
They look great, but they're terrible movies.
Okay, this is what I have to say about that. Your friend he has a brain. Okay, okay. So he has good. I understand what he's saying.
I'm bleeping all this out. I'm sorry, I can't post this.
No,
I'm
no.
sorry, Jay.
No, I see what he's saying. I like action movies. Excuse me, and I like Michael Bay, but most of the Michael Bay movies that he does don't really have a good story. A lot of action, which I like watching. So that's how it is. If you want
spectacles,
if you want to go through the summer and watch a good action movies, then Michael Bay will have one out there for you. If you want a good story, good luck.
Did you watch the movie I told you to watch on Netflix, Michael Bay, with Ryan Reynolds?
I've seen that already. Yes, I saw that already.
Like it? Did you like it?
It's okay. It was not.
How about Old Guard? Did you watch Old Guard?
Yes, I saw that movie.
Did you like that?
It wasn't that bad. But I see what you're saying because like when I watch the Transformers movies and then when I get to watch like the sequels, like this has so confusing because the movie does get confusing watching those Transformers movies because like what the hell are they talking about? Like man, this is so off topic, but like damn, the action's right there, but still makes no sense. So I see what you're saying.
They could save so much money in those Transformers. I know at this point it doesn't really matter because they use the same robots. So I don't know if you know this about the Transformers themselves, but Michael Bay, when he was pitching the movie, he said that the Transformers, they actually have to have all working parts. They actually have to be able to transform. So he got ILM, Industrial Lights and Magic, to design the robots. You can't see the gears inside of them that are moving, but they're completely, if like they really created, like if they were really Transformers in real life, you can actually go inside of them and look at all of the working components, and they actually do transform properly. Everything fits into everything. Think about how much money they spent on that when they did the first one.
I know, hold on 1 second.
It's fucking crazy. The gears and everything. I mean, they really do fucking transform and fit into each other. That sounded wrong to say. That was Voltron. I'm thinking of Voltron. Okay, yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Cosmos.
Yeah, but like that's fine. But imagine opening up that toy and seeing gears inside and fucking diodes and all kinds of shit, all in CG. It was completely unnecessary to do all that.
You know what? You complain about a lot of shit that has nothing to do with what you want to say.
It's called shit talking, bitch. You know.
And, you're right.
And it's expensive though. They didn't really need to do that. Oh, it's cool though. I don't like when they're all fighting together because you can't tell who's who. There's so much fucking dust and everything. And like who's fighting who? I'd rather them be more simplistic and looking like they originally did. But whatever. And fucking Galvatron wasn't a fucking handgun. You know that they did that on purpose, right?
I know what you're saying. It's like you can't like a lot of these movies. You expect them to kind of still fit through with the ways it was in a cartoon or in the comic books or whatever.
Yeah.
But you got to put it where you can't explain everything in a movie because it's only 2 hours compared to when you're watching a TV show that's a whole season to give them enough time, or a comic book that has a whole issues and stuff. So you have to explain as much as you can. Or
the Transformers movie was good. 85. Come on, you got the touch.
You got the touch.
You got the power.
You got the feeling.
All right, that was kind of annoying.
I'm trying my best to put it together.
What is that supposed to be though?
It's Cosmos. The
Cosmo D from outer space. Show enough.
He's
Show enough.
He was a I'm trying to connect it. He was kind of like a little Cosmos was like he used to go to space at times. But
was he in the original series?
Yeah.
Created for the Bay movies.
No, he was in the original series. He was one of my first Transformers toys that I got actually. But then I saw this at Target like a couple years ago. Like, oh shit! I remember I used to have this as a kid, and so I ended up buying it.
That's another thing I just thought about. So they turned a Volt. Was it a Volt and a Jolt or whatever? The two comedic duos they created was like the second or third Transformers movie.
Oh yeah.
How the fuck are you an advanced race and yet be so stupid?
The whole point was just to add some comedy to the whole thing, to the movie.
Yeah, that was what was funny about it, is that stupid because they weren't funny.
I know, and then it sounded black and everything.
Yeah, that was the other thing too. You know what I mean?
That was like, it was
racial stereotyping shit.
Yeah, so but it was still good. I still like, and that's the reason why I think they're trying to reboot the Transformers movies, because every year they were doing like $1 billion, and they were doing better than the last one, even though the story sucked. But then I guess with the last one they didn't do too well because they were supposed to do like okay, Optimus Prime is going to space and figure out where this and all this stuff. But that last one didn't do too well, so they kind of scrapped that idea, and they did that Bumblebee one. And
Bumblebee, I thought was good.
Yeah, Bumblebee wasn't that bad. I like that one.
Yeah.
But they're still kind of doing a reboot now on the Transformers movie, so because they know that's their moneymaker right there.
Right. Well, maybe they need to get somebody else involved that isn't.
Well, Michael Bay is not doing any of the.
Michael Bay and.
Yeah, I think he's producing it, but he's not directing it. That was the
Fair
last
enough.
one.
I mean, he doesn't. Come on, I refuse to watch any of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I didn't even like I never really liked him. Did you know the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were actually murderers?
Yes. Oh no.
Yeah.
I remember it was one of the.
They were real ninjas.
Corey Feldman.
No. Yeah, he played. Yeah, I know.
You did not know that.
In the original comic book was in black and white, and you couldn't tell which one was which. The only way you could tell was based on like their weapons and their bandana, I believe. Bandana is the way they would show them, but they were actually real ninjas, and they were not these fun-loving creatures. They were pretty hardcore. My cousin, who was a huge fan, Eric, the asshole you met.
Oh.
Yeah, when he was a kid, he was a huge fan of and when they made the movies, I was like, dude, you gonna go see them? You must love that. He's like, fuck that. They're not the same. They were cold-blooded killers in the fucking original comic book. So no. But yeah, it's not my boat that I want to sail in. Let's see. The other thing was Zack Snyder down $70 million. Movies. What good movies you seen lately? I got a doozy for you.
I was trying to watch something, but I didn't finish it. I've been trying to catch up on the Karate Kid and the Cobra Kai thing.
Good, very good.
So I've been on watching that one, but any other movies, I can't think
That's
of.
a television show, by the way, but whatever.
Can I just finish what the fuck I'm saying? It's so rude. But what I was trying to say is I just haven't gotten around to watching any movies because of my job, because I'm just working so much that I don't have time to watch a movie like I used to. Like today I could because I'm not working. So I could actually watch a movie. There was one that I was kind of weird that it was like, and it wasn't that long. It was like an hour and a half movie, but I saw it on Amazon. And it had all these different actors in it, famous actors, but I'm trying to remember the name of it. But it just, I don't know, it looked okay. I was surprised some of these actors was in this movie because one of them didn't go into, well, of course not to theaters, but straight to Amazon actually. I have to think of the name. But no,
just name one person.
Ellen Barkin. She was in it.
Ellen Barkin. Wow.
Barkin. That one other, I'm trying to think of the other guy. He's bald. He's mostly in comedies and stuff. Remember the Hot Tub Time Machine? That bald guy?
Great movie. Yeah. He's funny.
Yeah, he's in that movie.
Funny.
He's in it, and there's some other actors. I can't think of their names, but those are the ones that's in it. Yeah.
I think that I read an article about them asking John Cusack to be in the movie, and they pitched him the idea. And as soon as they said Hot Tub Time Machine, he was like, I'm there. Whatever you want.
He doesn't do sequels, I heard. Because I heard that
I guess he does, because he did Hot Tub Time Machine too.
No, he didn't. He was not in it.
No. He wasn't?
No, they said that, I guess for one reason, he's not a fan of doing sequels. I don't know. I forgot the reason being. But he was not in the sequel of that one.
He did do an indirect sequel, Gross Point Blank, and then I think it was The Art of War. Technically, they were kind of a sequel, but it was a little different. It had the same actors in it, and they say they played the same roles, but it was technically a different movie. But they asked him years later, and he's like, "It is kind of a sequel, but it's not. But it's not." Don't make me look it up. You look it up. But okay, so here's the movie I want to tell you to check out. It's called The Devil All the Time.
I was gonna watch that. I saw the first 5-10 minutes of it. And it was too late, so I couldn't really watch it.
It was good
because I heard about that movie.
It was really intense, and I got to tell you, okay. Robert Pattinson. I watched him in the Twilight movies, 2 of the Twilight movies. That's it. That's all. You watch him in this movie, and you will fucking see Batman. He is fucking badass in this movie, bro. I'm not like I said, I'm not a fan.
Again. Oh, here we go. Okay. So, yeah, Robert Pattinson, fucking fantastic in this movie. The movie is kind of weird. I think they originally decided, originally they were going to shoot it as a series because Tom Holland doesn't even appear for like the first 40 minutes of the movie. But
I
think they were originally going to do it as a series, but they decided to make it into a movie. But anyways, Robert Pattinson's amazing. Seeing Sebastian Stan fat was weird. I'm like, dude, that's the Winter Soldier and he's fat.
Oh, he's in the movie too?
Yeah. It's a fucking great cast, dude. There's so many people that are in this movie that are just amazing. And don't it is set in the 50s, 40s, whatever.
I know. It's like I saw the beginning of it, so I already know. I saw when the guy got out of the military and he married the chick at the restaurant or something like that. Yeah. That's how far I got.
It's very good though. It's really fucked
I'll watch
up.
it.
The other movie is called Killer Joe. Now I'm pretty sure that you saw the video that I posted last night of Matthew McConaughey.
That's Matthew McConaughey. The fuck we said?
That was Gina Gershon. That was Thomas Hayden Church.
When was the movie?
Shit, I think 2011. 2011 it came out.
Damn, almost.
Emil Hirsch, great actor. So yeah, basically it's it's one of the most fucked up movies. And then after the fact, I found out who directed it. The guy who directed the movie is the guy who directed the movie is William Friedkin, the guy who directed The Exorcist and The French Connection.
Oh, really?
And he's a fucked up dude. He's a fucked up director. He treats his
Just that
actors like
scene.
cattle.
Just that scene itself was.
Yeah, I know, right? So they asked Gina Gershon 20 years ago to be in the play when it was back when the movie was a play. Or before it was a movie, it was originally a play. Anyway, so they asked her, like, we want you to play this part. And she's like, I couldn't get on stage every night and fucking choke on a chicken leg. I couldn't do it. So she chose to pass on the part. And then 20 years later, they asked her to be in the movie. But it's actually a comedy.
Really?
Yeah, it's fucked up. Matthew McConaughey plays a corrupt cop. And he is, it's really, really good. It's not that long. It's only like 143 minutes. Or an hour and 43 minutes. But it's really good. It's really intense, and it got an NC-17 rating. There's like full frontal. I mean, obviously, someone's going down on a chicken leg. In the fucking movie.
I know. When I saw that, I'm like, what the hell's going on?
I can't believe she did it. I can't believe she did it. I can't believe she put herself out there. She's 49 years old. Or no, she's 49 now. No, she was 49 then.
Because she was in that movie Showtime.
Showgirls, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the strip pole. She's been in a lot of stuff. She's a beautiful woman, but man,
Yeah.
that was intense. I can't believe that Matthew McConaughey.
Where did you see that on?
I think it's on Netflix.
Killer Joe? Okay.
No, it can't be on Netflix because that's.
Amazon?
I want to say Hulu because there's only two that I actually watch.
That's crazy.
Joe, hold on.
Do I need some lotion?
There's a lot of oil around the Kentucky Fried Chicken legs. Hulu.
Oh,
You got Hulu?
yeah.
Watch it on Hulu. Killer Joe. Killer Joe.
Killer Joe?
Killer Joe.
Don't know.
And then the other one is the movie The Car that I was talking about, the horror movie that my parents took me to see when I was 5. 1977, black car, driving around, killing people. Just aimlessly killing people.
Wait, wasn't that the Stephen King movie?
That's Christine.
Christine?
That's why I wouldn't watch the movie after all the. I'm like, it's a ripoff of Chris, even though Christine came out after. But it's actually a ripoff of both the movie Duel, which is a Steven Spielberg movie, and Jaws, which is another Steven Spielberg movie. I just realized that right now. Both great movies. And when you watch this movie, The Car, it's like you're watching Jaws. This car is like Jaws. And the way they set it up, he's like, it's in the desert, and they don't really show the car a lot. They just show like it driving through the desert after these people. And it was built by George Barris. This car was a fucking incredible piece of meat. Shut up. I told you George Barris is the Monkey Mobile.
Yeah.
He also made the Munsters Mobile. Both of them. Both Munsters Mobile.
I knew that.
And Knight Rider. He also designed Knight Rider.
I know that.
Yes. Well, that's right. Because wait, I'm sorry. You said you know more than I do. Because you said you know more. So how come you didn't know that?
I didn't say I didn't know that. I said I know that. You just talking. I'm not gonna remember their fucking names.
But you know more than I do. If I knew that means you knew that too.
I know who did it. I just can't pronounce his fucking name.
George Barris. Like Chuck Barris.
I know who did it. I'm just not gonna sit there and remember everybody's fucking name. There's so many names.
Yeah, he actually bought so the Futura car. I guess it cost like $250,000 to make back in 1960 or whatever it was. $250,000. He bought it for $1. Bought it for $1. Made it into the Batmobile. Kept it in his home. Kept it in his home until 2013, and in 2013 he sold it at an auction for $4.7 million. A car he bought for $1.
How did he get it for $1? There's a reason.
Because it was the car wasn't put in mass production, and he just happened to find it, and he bought it. It was like probably sitting on somebody's lot or something like that because it wasn't,
That's crazy.
Just imagine somebody driving around a Batmobile everywhere. You didn't see a lot of those, did you?
No, but this is sold for that much, even $1. Are you
It was
don't
1965 or whatever it was when he purchased it to make it. But this movie, it's really good. It stars James Brolin. You know who James Brolin is? Come on. Ronnie Cox. Ronnie Cox is in there. His first appearance in the movie. Ronnie Cox. Mr. Cohagen from Total Recall. But it was really good. And all these years, I'm regretting not seeing it. I'm like, man, this was actually a really, really good movie. And that car is terrifying with its blacked out lights. And they lowered the hood to make it even more sinister. But what's crazy is it's like in the desert and it's driving around these people, but you can't really see it. You just know it, like Jaws. You never really saw Jaws.
It's called Cars?
The Car.
Isn't that a Disney movie?
No, The Car, not Cars. It's called The Car.
You better not be making this shit up. Where can I see this
The
movie?
Car. Where did I see it? On Hulu. I saw it on Hulu. Look it up. It's a horror movie. It's a horror. Just look it up.
You look it up.
What do you mean? I already did. That's how I saw the movie. I loved it though. I want to buy this movie now. I love it. I can't believe I waited nearly my whole life just because I thought it was a bad ripoff. And it's a bad B movie, but it's really good. It's really good.
You won't be able to find it, but I'll give you my movies for free.
No. Wait, what? For free? Why do you want to give away your movies?
Well, there's some movies I don't care to have, so.
Like, tell me which ones. I'll tell you which ones I want.
Like, I got some Jackie Chan movies.
Why don't you want Jackie Chan? Rumble in the Bronx, dude. Don't give away Rumble in the Bronx.
I don't
I
care
have The
for it.
Foreigner. That's the only movie I have.
That wasn't that bad. I saw that one on Netflix. That wasn't that bad.
I got a discount. The only way to get it was if I purchased another movie and there weren't another movie that I liked, and I'm like, fuck it, I'll just get that.
There's a whole bunch. I used to buy movies every week. when I worked at Circuit
Right.
City.
Right, because that's when every Tuesday, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
so they're like, what's the point of me buying it? Most of them are still in their plastic, so like, I didn't even bother watching it. And if I did, I only watched the movie once. So it's like, okay, I watch it, and I'll probably watch it Tuesday, Wednesday night, or whatever, and then watch it, then wouldn't watch it again.
Just write it down. Write down both movies that I just told you to watch, or 3 movies that I told you to watch.
The Cars.
The Car. Fucking A, dude.
I think I can find that on Disney Plus.
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, they had a sequel.
Killer Joe.
Killer's Mighty Joe Young, isn't that?
Killer Joe. Write it down. Killer Joe, and the last one. Excuse me. And the last one. What the fuck was the name of it now? The Devil All the Time. The Devil All the Time. Really great movies. You heard about Evil Knievel, son?
Yeah, he's suing Toy
What the
Story.
fuck? What kind of person is this?
I would think that whenever a movie studio does anything that has to do with the character, they'll go ahead and ask for permission first. Especially a big studio. So I don't know if he's just being greedy or I don't know.
He's
Well,
being fucking greedy.
because I figured they would have asked permission already. Because of course
I mean, clearly it's Evil Knievel. I mean, there's no other way to
Yeah.
look at it. There's no way that the people didn't go, maybe we should reach out to whoever owns that property. And, that's bullshit. I don't believe that at all. Pixar? I don't believe so. I don't.
Well,
I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen it. I was a really big fan of the first Toy Story.
you didn't see the last one?
No. Well, I haven't been out. And is it even out on video?
It's on Disney Plus.
Other than Disney Plus, which I do not have, and nor do I want. But is it like, can I rent it? Can I get it from the library?
I would think so. Maybe Blockbuster might have it.
The last Blockbuster just closed recently, too.
So you can try there, or they might have it at the library, or if you can get in there, or Redbox, or
Red Fox.
you can just wait till Mandalorian season 2 comes out and you can watch it when you get that back. You're not gonna watch
I can't
Mandalorian
justify it. Oh, that's what I forgot to write down. You heard about all the shit going on with Mandalorian?
I heard something about it. I didn't read it. I don't know.
Pascal, the guy who plays the Mando, apparently he walked off the set during the first season. And in season 2, he didn't want him. He wants people to see his face. He doesn't want to be in the show anymore. He's like,
Oh, really?
I'll do the voice. You get somebody else to be in the suit. Because apparently the suit is extremely uncomfortable. And they have somebody in the suit sometimes anyways. She's like, this is what's going to happen. I'm not going to be on the show anymore. I will give you my voice. You can have somebody else be in the suit.
Oh, damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah. That's some...
And
Why
it
would you
must-
want to fuck with this? There's something more going
I
on.
think it's because, for one thing, they're probably filming in a high, like in a desert or something. 'Cause that's what it seemed like it's being filmed at. So
You
maybe
think
it's hot.
they build like cooling things inside suits like that.
Well, I know, but I don't know. I guess some of those things you get, like, just like whenever they paint these people, like whenever they're doing like what's that one chick? Like that one girl that did Rogue, not Rogue,
Mystique?
Mystique.
Yeah.
She used to get tired of this getting painted all the fucking time.
It was the one time. Then she said never again.
No, the one that did the.
Yeah, she said for the first one, X-Men
not her.
Origin, Jennifer
No.
Lawrence, right?
Well, she did a few of those movies.
I know, but the first one was where she was completely covered up, and she's like, I'm never doing that again.
Yeah, so
So
like
they
any of
changed
these actors, like him, or I mean her, and the guy who does Drax from the.
Yeah.
A lot of those guys, they get painted all, and they have to be there all fucking day. Then take that off, and then the next day do it all over again. So I
Yeah.
can just imagine just being covered up. You gotta sit there for a few hours just to get painted on, just to do a few scenes in it.
Well, that's why Hugo Weaving didn't want to come back and play the Red Skull again. He's like, just fucking make me CGI. I don't want to put that fucking makeup on again. So he lent his voice to a CGI version in the later Avengers movies.
All right.
Yeah, that wasn't actually like him. That was CGI.
I figured.
Hold on a second. Be right back. Sing me a song.
There's just the one girl that sat on my lap. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But Sean, I think, had to go pee. So we'll just let you know that we've been drinking a little something and Presentente. And Sean is drinking his fruity beer, Natural Ice. The only one who drinks those type of beers are winos and drunks.
I'm back.
So, okay, we're back, everybody. Wait, did you just open up another can?
Yeah. I was done, remember?
That's so funny because I was just talking about that when you came back.
I'm a chain drinker.
And so you'll see it when we watch this episode.
Hopefully the other one actually, was saved, not just like telling you that it was.
No, I finished already.
So yeah, post that up there, and then I'll pull it, and then I'll edit it. I want to try some techniques. Like I learned how to overlap. So like if we're talking about something like right now, but we're talking about the Batmobile earlier or whatever, I can edit in pictures of what I'm actually talking about while we're talking about it after the fact instead of doing it right here. So it'll be kind of cool. So when people are like listening to us, they'll actually have some sort of reference because they don't need to look at our ugly mugs the entire time. It's not that important. But I gotta tell you that background is pretty badass for you.
I'm beautiful, so I don't know what you're talking
It needs to be higher though. Can you make it so that the background is actually higher? There you go. Hector's in San Francisco.
San Francisco. I hate that place.
Why do you hate San Francisco?
I don't know. I just didn't like the city and just the streets. So I went there to visit my sister a couple years ago, and they're so narrow, some of the streets, and hilly, up and down. And I swear, like, I will see people walking down the streets, and they're hunchback, because they're so always like older people, and they're
so used to walking, I guess, so much that I don't know if they had anything to do with. Maybe it's that person myself, but I just know there's a few of them. I'm like, damn.
You think people that live in that area, they walk differently because of everything is the way it is?
Yeah, because you're going uphill and downhill every damn day. That just might mess up your back. I don't know.
Yeah, I never thought
And then
about that.
I was talking to my cousin about it because she had went there. She's like, yeah, they don't. She said that my sister told her you can't jaywalk over there. They really would arrest you or something. Like, really? Yeah. Like, I don't remember trying to jaywalk, but I guess they're pretty strict.
Maybe you were trying to walk with a J.
Hey, well, it's legal there. But
Like
yeah.
you could just walk around and smoke on the streets?
Oh no, not that.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
No, not yet.
All right, I guess that's pretty much. I didn't even think that my list would make it this long. Shit.
Well, did you hear about that? They're working on casting all these other casts for the Disney Plus TV show, the Marvel ones. You know, like Moon Knight and Miss Marvel. What?
Like I said before, I like Brie Larson. I just didn't like her as Miss Marvel.
Oh my God, we're not talking. I'm talking about Captain Marvel. I'm talking about Miss Marvel, the
What's
other
the difference?
character. The other one, she's a different character. She's a different person.
No.
We're not talking about Brie
I'll
Larson.
wait for the She-Hulk. That's really all I'm waiting for.
Well, I'm not talking about Captain Marvel. I'm talking about Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel is a different character. We're not talking about Brie Larson.
So what? Okay, who's Miss Marvel? Let me look up this bitch.
She's I think she's like Indian or something like that, or Pakistan or something like that. But she's a different character. I guess she absorbs the power, or ends up getting the power from Captain Marvel.
Okay, I'm listening. Is her name Kamala Khan? Kamala. Oh, he's gone again. Dude, you need to take that fucking laptop in. Oh, man. Take that laptop in. Who she work with? So Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel. See, she is Captain Marvel. Oh, I know why he's confused. Because Carol Danvers is the one that we know, but Miss Marvel, she just changed her name. That's what it is. Kamala Khan, Kamala, Limboy, Captain Marvel, Kamala is a fictional superhero appearing. Created by blah 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 blah. Jamie Marvel first Muslim character to headline her own comic book. She's Muslim. Muslim. And now he's somewhat back. I just see that ghetto looking face looking at me. You need to get a new laptop, brother. Fix that bitch. Kamala Khan. Her name is Kamala Khan.
Yeah,
And
there
she
you go.
is Marvel's first Muslim superhero.
There you go.
So when she fights, does she go? Oh man, my voice is still not back yet. Can't do it.
Did it end up recording on your side?
Well, I was recording the entire time. Remember you
Okay,
gave me
that's good.
permission.
All right, that's
So
good.
it's still recording right now.
All right, that's good.
So what
Yeah.
happened? Did your computer shut down again?
I don't know what the hell. It's something wrong with it because it's not even hot. So it just, and then like whenever, you know how where the battery light is,
Yeah.
the sensor, it shows full. So it's not like, but then when it,
Shit.
I know, and then when it died, it just starts showing like it's charging again, which I
Are
don't
you
know
you
why.
have it plugged in?
Yeah, that's the thing. I have it plugged in too, so I don't know why it's doing that. I'm gonna have to get it looked at.
You might have some sort of software conflict, something running in the background. That's fucking
Yeah,
with
but-
maybe your video.
But why is it dying? I don't know. I'll look into it. There's some.
Yeah, you do that because this is getting annoying.
Yeah, I'll look into it.
But yeah,
But yeah.
I don't know. Are they getting that chick from what was her name to play her? Because she's fat.
No, I don't think she's gonna play her. I think she's gonna be a consultant or something, or a character on a movie. I mean, on a TV show.
Yeah.
But no, that's what I thought so too. But I think she's too old, anyways. I think they wanted someone a little bit young because I think that character's more like a teenager or at least 20 years old or something like that, around that age. So, but I think she'll probably play like somebody in a TV show. No, but I guess they're trying to start casting people for that and for Moon Knight. So, which is, I guess they kind of getting close because they're trying to hurry up and because people are getting anxious and trying to see something from Marvel.
Didn't that one
Yeah.
movie? Didn't that one fail? Was that one that just failed? They came out with that was
Cat. No, Marvel has a TV show that was supposed to be on Hulu, and I think it's called Hellfire. I think it's supposed to premiere. Let me see.
No, the one I'm talking about, it's a chick and a guy. I think it's a black guy and a white girl.
Oh, Cloak and Dagger.
Cloak and Dagger, there you go. I heard that
Okay.
fail. Where did that go?
Well, I heard that was a good show, but it got canceled because Marvel is just trying to have they want to interact all their TV shows into the same thing.
Well, they need to, I know there's another show with that, what's that, John Cena is playing a DC hero now that's a ripoff of my favorite artist, John Byrne's character, which is a ripoff of Captain America, but apparently that's going to be on HBO Max. So look up John Cena playing that character. I'll put a little picture. And I guess you didn't hear about that, huh?
Well, he's part of the John Cena from the movie Suicide Squad.
And I don't know whether that's his character, like he's playing that character. What's his name? Jesus Christ. That's not his name. John Cena playing some DC character.
It's not Sienna, it's John
I know,
Cena.
but it knew. Peacemaker. Look at John Cena as Peacemaker in Suicide Squad. But apparently there's a spinoff that's going to be made into a television show on
Did you ever watch?
John Cena's Suicide Squad character is a douchey Captain America.
Did you
Oh,
watch
man.
that one on Fox that was supposed to be Dr. Xavier's son?
Yes, I did. What a fucking crazy first season that was.
Yeah, it was so
I-
confusing.
It was. Well, you have to understand that you're in the mind of somebody who has millions of personalities.
I know. That was
No?
crazy.
I can't remember the name of it. What was it called? It was called it was his
Superhero
character's
Gang.
name. No. Man, but it was good though. It was really good.
I tried
Crazy.
to watch the first season, and then I tried to watch the second season. It just, I don't know, it was just too much.
You have to watch it. You have to. It's so layered. It's like a fucking like a 5-foot onion. There's so many layers to it. And that's a big onion. That'll make you cry.
Fucking onion, this fucking dude.
Onion. You know, I'm donkey. You know what I mean? Or is it
No,
donkey that's the onion, or is that Shrek that's an onion? Oh, it's Shrek that's an onion.
You're a jackass. That's what you
No,
are.
I'm Shrek. You know, I'm like an onion. You know, I got so many layers to me.
You're such an idiot.
All right, what else? I'm riffing off of you right now. Go, let's speak. Say some words.
You know, look, Sean, dude, that's not how it works. We
Sure it
just,
is. That's what we've been doing. Is we're just bullshitting the entire time, bullshitting.
Sit talking. All right, take a sip, right?
I'm sure that's not going to be the name. That's not going to be forever. It's going to change. You know, our production value is going to go up. We're going to hire, you know, some homeless person to do the engineering and stuff like that. And then we're going to change it to like, people only watch our show for 3 minutes and then stop.
It's because you bore some of the people. That's what it is.
Oh, I do.
I don't bore
I
anybody.
carry the show, dude. I got to put you on my back like you're a fucking teddy bear in my backpack. I got to keep you afloat.
A teddy bear in my backpack? So you're talking like your little kid with a backpack that looks like a teddy bear?
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, my friend Nick's like that. He just bought like every Care Bear that they ever made. And he's like a backpack and he goes around with it. And he bought, dude, they got these Teletubbies. You remember Hellraiser? Remember Pinhead? They got these fucking they got Hellraiser like fucking Teletubbies where they got pins coming out of there. It's fucked up.
That's weird.
I need a new shirt too. I need a new shirt. I keep on forgetting to go to Five Below. And it's right by my work. It's like literally like, you know, I could walk there from my
Oh,
job.
really? Just walk in there. You'll find
I
some
forget.
fresh-
I forget once I leave work, I'm like, fuck this place. Fuck
I
everything
know.
around it.
Go down your lunch. You say you don't take a lunch, so go
I
down
don't.
your lunch. Go down your lunch break.
I'm gonna take a lunch.
Well, then go on your lunch break.
I don't.
Well,
I'd rather just leave
yeah.
early. I take a half-hour lunch. If I leave early, either way, I'm not there for that half hour, so I might as well just leave. I'm not gonna tell the fucking what is it? Who's in charge? Who's in charge of OSHA? I'm not gonna tell OSHA shit. I'm gonna bleep this out right now so they can't even find out. If they're like, you know, having people online that are like, you know, searching, like doing keywords and oh, they didn't take a lunch. Who's that person? I heard that, and then they come after me and like they do with American Gods.
You be watching the dumbest shows.
American God? You don't watch American God? The first season of American Gods? I had to stop because I got caught. But
Why one of the guys left the show anyway, so there's no point.
I only remember.
Did you know? Did you watch or not? I don't think you watched it, but like the Emmys,
I did not. I heard about it.
a lot of the awards was won by what's that TV show that was on HBO?
Ozark, my girl.
No, not Ozark.
What? Oh, you said HBO.
That comic book based on. That it only did one season and that was it.
Oh, The Boys. Wait, what? What are we talking about? Not The Boys.
It was based on a movie, and they remember what was that show that took that? I'm sorry that I'm not prepared for this, but
Not at all. You're sucking big time
no, it was based on a movie, and they made it into a TV show on there. But then the guy only
on
did the guy.
HBO. So it was
Yeah,
a movie.
It was a comic book.
Okay, it was a
movie.
comic book movie.
Yeah, remember the guy that
Made-
looked like Batman, but really wasn't Batman. Remember the movie? Don't you remember? Oh my god.
Remember Kick-Ass?
No, this was a rated R movie too.
Blade.
No. Well, anyways, it
I
went.
need an actor. Just give me a fucking actor.
I don't watch the show. It was.
But you can
All right,
recognize a
okay,
face and actor.
okay.
There you go.
All
There you
right,
go.
calm down.
Help me out here. Help me out here.
All right,
Help me to help
Shut
you.
the fuck up. The guy Negan. Remember? I don't know the name of him. He was in the
You're
movie.
talking about Watchmen.
There you go. So the Watchmen.
That's all I needed.
The Watchmen won a few Emmys this past
Yeah.
weekend.
That chick. She won a lot of Emmys for that show. She's like become popular again. She was on, what was that? A Real World or whatever it was in the 80s?
227.
227. There you go.
So I know a lot than you do, Sean.
It was a good show. I really enjoyed Watchmen. The movie was great too.
You watched the TV show then?
Yeah.
The sucks that the guy doesn't want to do a second season, so they canceled it.
Oh, you're talking about Damon Lindelof? The guy who created Lost?
I don't give a fuck what his name is.
See, that's why you don't know these things. You claim to be smarter than I.
I claim. I know. My
John
claim,
McClane.
my claim is I know, but I just don't know their fucking names because they're.
My claim is that I'm insane.
So I just know who they are or what they've done, but can't remember their
Yeah,
names.
Damon Lindelof. He's the guy that created Lost. And there you go. That's all I gotta say. But they're only the showrunners. They showrunners. They come in and then they go. We're not talking about the actors or the directors.
I
or
know that,
anything
but
like
but HBO wanted him to continue the show, so they canceled it. Since he's not going
That's
to
too
be
bad.
involved in it anymore, he decided to do something else, which is kind of weird. Like I guess money. Not like I don't think money was an issue because he has money, but I guess because that show would have been really really popular. I guess that would have been like the next
Yeah.
thing for them. But oh well.
I totally agree. Well, maybe there's things that we don't know. You know, there are always things that we don't know behind the scenes. Maybe, you know, he
We'll
wasn't getting a
find
blowjob from the director enough. I don't know.
We'll find out like another 10 years. So the reason being of what
It'll be in their memoirs.
I know. So go ahead and buy it.
You clipping your fingernails?
I'm trying to actually put this back together. Oh, you hear the clipping?
You're clipping your fingernails or something.
No, I'm trying to put it together because I don't want to break it, but it's just like it's pissing me off that I can't.
You know why? It's because you're an adult. You can't fuck with it the right way because you're an adult.
Oh shit!
Wow, man, you look like this old monkey dude. You look like an old monkey dude. Whoa! Halloween. Now you look like Sam Jackson and like when he played an old man in some movie, dude.
Let me get rid of that.
What was that movie you played like that really old man?
Oh, the Snake Mountain.
Yeah, Black Snake Moan. So you look like Black Snake Moan. That's a fucked up movie. Whatever happened to Christina Ricci?
She got divorced. She was trying to divorce her husband recently.
Yeah.
I guess he spit on her or something like that. He did
Spit
something.
on her or cheated on her?
No, I guess they got to argument and I guess he spit on her or something. And I guess he was just treating her like shit and she divorced him. But she's hot. I like her. Very beautiful woman.
There was a girl that used to work at Home Depot that they used to call her that, but they called her the name from the Addams Family movie. What was her name?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. They call her Wednesday. There you go.
I was like, you want to come over Friday?
Come over. No, we come over Wednesday for Hump Day. Hump Day.
Did you tell her that?
No. I would never know. No, she wasn't my type.
Let's see.
She had that, but that wasn't what I was looking for.
No,
She's just
that's what you are.
shit. So yes, I need a yes or no. I need before we end this conversation. I need a yes or no whether I should get HBO Max.
How many people can you share it with?
I was just about to ask you, dude. We have the same brain. I swear. I was like, well, maybe we could share it. Do they share it?
I think so because I know with the regular HBO they have a limit on it. So
I'm gonna find out. Does HBO Max? Oh, no, it does.
I don't think.
Can I
share?
share HBO?
I can give you my Disney Plus if you want.
What?
I got Disney Plus.
You can share this. Wait,
Yeah.
hold on a second. Now you're just making me weird. Now all of a sudden I want to focus on that. Can I share my subscription of HBO Max?
Just go online and check.
HBO Max can be streamed to up to 3 different devices simultaneously, so you can share an account with friends. I think we just got an answer, bro. You want to share the HBO with me?
Sure.
Here, why don't we do this? Here. Why don't we do this? I'll pay for. No, you give me so I can log into Disney Plus, and I'll have Disney Plus, and then I'll pay for HBO. So I'll pay for HBO, and then you'll pay for one, and I'll pay for the other.
Okay.
That works. Right, dude, fucking bad. Even though I'm not gonna watch anything on Disney Plus except for when Mando comes out.
I'll be like, wait, who's watching Jeff Goldblum? like Sean, I don't watch him, but you're watching every episode.
Actually, that's a question I have for you. Like for Netflix, I can divide it up. Like I share it with my mom and my sister, but they have their own like separate internal accounts.
Yeah.
Does it work like that with Disney Plus, or do I have to like
No.
see all your favorites and I have to look at Puss in Boots and fucking and bed knobs and broomsticks?
Puss in Boots is part of Universal, so.
Wow.
Um,
Check out the big brain and brought it.
no, they don't have favorites on that, so.
No, so I just basically have to just watch whatever you happen to be. Like I don't want to interrupt anything that you happen to be in the
No.
middle of on there.
I haven't been. The last time I've been on it was like a month ago, and usually I haven't been on there in a while. And if I have, it's just mostly watching anything that's Marvel. So.
Fuck. I don't. It doesn't do anything. If I can't watch anything that's like, fuck it.
Like at least you'd be able to watch the old cartoons and stuff. But I just
I don't care
haven't
about that
gotten
shit. I don't care about that shit. I want fucking, you know, I want a normal streaming channel.
to it. You can go ahead and watch the old Fantastic Four movies.
I already have all of them. I even have the shitty one that Josh Trank did.
So.
Which the first half of that movie is not bad. The second half sucks my ass after I took a shit.
No, I don't want to imagine that.
You just
Okay.
did. No, too late, man. You just did. You looked up, you went,
Shitty ass beer. Well, then that sounds like a good idea then. I'll have to send you my info.
well,
so-
let me find out if it's even worth it, like for the Disney. Because, like I said, I
Yeah.
fucking, or do you have another streaming thing that, like, what else do you have?
I have Peacock, which is free. So I
Is
guess
can-
like
Wait, what do you mean it's free?
Peacock is free, but then I guess for people who own, like if I have Xfinity, I get a little bit more added features for it because I have cable with them. But Peacock is still free for you, so you can get it. You just it's just a catch. Like remember how Hulu was free at the time, but you have to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then at the time you have to watch commercials. So
Commercials,
something-
right, yeah.
So
Really?
Peacock is free, so you can actually go download it. It's just that there will be commercials you have to watch.
Oh, I don't care about that. That's awesome.
Yeah. So
What else do you have?
other than that, I think you probably already have everything else because
I only have Netflix, Showtime, and Hulu.
Oh, I have Hulu, Amazon Prime.
Oh, you have Amazon Prime?
Yeah.
Hook me up, bro. There you go. That's all you had to say.
Oh yeah, because you want to watch The Boys. I was watching it yesterday.
Yes, on top of that, I told you what happened with my mom, right?
Yeah, they noticed that you was related to her, so they canceled you.
So, like, okay, when she put me on her account, on the Amazon account, I was getting the weirdest, odd, like, notifications through Alexa saying, well, last month you purchased this particular product. I'm like, well, why is it saying I didn't buy that? I don't know what the fuck's going on. And then it kept on doing that, and I asked my mom about it. And she's like, well, I'll turn it off. So you don't, she doesn't hear what I'm getting, and I don't hear what she's getting. Well, she turned it off, but by turning it off, it deleted me from her account.
Oh,
which takes 6 months to get back onto her account. Yeah, I know. When you take somebody that you're sharing, they take you off the account, and it takes 6 months. We'll do that one. How about we do that one? How much you pay for Amazon? It's like $10 a month, right?
Yeah, I need to do it where it's just where I have to pay off the whole year. Because
You
Yeah,
rolling a
you-
joint or something, dude? Now it seems like I don't hear you clicking.
it came off.
It's because you got big adult fingers and don't know how to handle little kid toys.
No, I need to change it where I pay this the whole year instead of doing monthly. So
Oh, I don't think that'll work then. I think you have to have like the subscription for like.
no. They give you an option. Either you can pay the whole year or you can pay monthly. So I changed it because I just didn't like how Amazon was surprisingly just take out $120. But they would email me like, "Oh, you gotta make a payment within a few days," and then that tend to happen around like Christmas time. So I changed it where they would just charge me $11.99 or whatever a month.
All right, so let's do that. We'll split because the Disney thing is not
It's
going
pretty
to.
much
It's not
yeah. I'll give
So
it
we'll
to
do
Disney
that.
anyways. I'll give
Sound
it to Disney anyways. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna sign up for it, and when I get the information, I'll send it to you. Dude, that's fucking badass. I can finish watching The Boys.
Yeah.
Man, I'm excited now. I'm actually excited. That's cool.
good.
But you know, when you get alerts like last month, you bought a 4-inch dildo. You know, just ignore that because it's not for me. It's for my girlfriend. Okay.
Oh, Manuela? Yeah. No problem.
Well, you know,
I
in
ignore it.
COVID times, that's the only thing that you can trust.
Yeah, I know. That's what I've been told. Well, to everybody, let's
We're wrapping it up. Oh yeah, wrapping it up.
wrap it up.
Send some comments, people. Like, subscribe, whatever. I mean, I know we waited to the very end to say this because, you know, people just stopped watching an hour and a half ago. But just, you know, say something. Say something, motherfuckers out there. Come on, even if it's bad, just send us some bad shit. You know, because from what I understand, Hector's got some friends that are very critical about him.
Yeah, just talk about Sean Hair, you know, like his haircut or something.
Sean Hair? Is that like, am I an act? Sean Hair? Sean Penn? Sean Hair?
No, just
Did
your
you,
hair.
hey, did you watch the Fast Times at Ridgemont High table read?
No.
That all the oh, you have not. Oh, it's hilarious. Shia LaBeouf plays Spicoli, and he gets into character. He's like in his car in his garage or something like that, doing his character.
I know Brad Pitt and
Yes, Brad Pitt. It's hilarious. Sean Penn is actually in it. It's great.
I'll
Don't you have to
look
watch
into
the whole
it.
thing, but he edited out all of Shia LaBeouf's scenes. It's fucking hilarious. I
I'll look
I
into
like
that.
him, even though he's a fucked up guy. But I
He might be in a
like Shia
Marvel
LaBeouf.
movie. He might be in a Marvel movie.
I'd like him to play Wolverine. I think he'd be a pretty badass Wolverine, but they'd have to cover up all those fucking tattoos. He made a big mistake by putting that huge fucking all those tattoos on his chest for that fucking movie. Seriously, dude, I know you're a method actor, but you don't have to tat up your whole fucking body for a fucking role.
Yeah, so
Okay,
Sean,
bye,
calm down, Sean. That happens. We'll talk about that next time. I'll look into those movies and I'll give you more info about it, and we'll see where from there. Maybe we can talk tomorrow. Are you available tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm off tomorrow.
Me too.
Ew. I didn't
Alrighty.
Like I didn't like that look. I don't like that look. Okay, bye everybody.
Bye, Sean.
Bye, Hector,
Thank you for the
the god of Boys Town.
fucking asshole. I hate you.
Bye.